This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is literally brought to you by Spotify. Hey, podcast fans! Spotify is making it easy for you to stream this podcast and many others like it on your mobile device, your desktop app, and smart speaker. Open the app on your mobile device or desktop, click on the Browse channel, and then click on the podcast section. You'll be able to stay thoroughly entertained during your commute to work, drive home, and downtime now, thanks to Spotify.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
There we go. All right, here we go. I like to think you can tell a lot about a person when they commission you to write their biography. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Not the best, not the worst I've had. Thank you to Captain Pukefish for that catchphrase submission. And South by Southwest, thank you so much. So pleased to be here in my 10th year at South by Southwest Comedy. Thank you to these three for wandering into something. Do you have any idea what you're doing here? Great. It's my pleasure to be here. We have a very exciting show. This is the show where we talk to, I forget how this went. Something. We talk to cool people or something like that. We have a great show coming up. We have a publicist. We have a politician. We have someone who's related to me.
Test. All right. My mic sounds good. Scott, did you start talking yet? Did you test your mic?
I'm in the middle of a show.
You can't be.
Yes, it started.
Oh,
Did you not
gotta be
hear the
fucking
theme
kidding
song
me.
twice?
I know. I had noise cancelers on listening to
Why
white
do
noise.
you have noise-canceling headphones on?
Because I'm a fucking intern. All right, hold on.
Look, come on out here, okay,
I
everyone?
can't. Hold on.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, grab all of that, please. Ladies and gentlemen, my intern Gino is here with the waters.
I'll just put all these on the floor here. This wouldn't be an issue later, I bet.
Yeah, your fingers are deep in those waters.
Oh, yeah. But I Purelled, right? I took a big swig of Purell before I came out here. You know, no one knows this about you because you're a radio guy, but you're fucking huge, dude. You're like, well, how tall are you?
Well, everyone looks huge next to you. You're so thin.
That's fair enough. Super skinny.
As you can see, a lot of people are seeing Gino for the first time.
Oh, yeah, this is a live show, so there's a crowd for the listeners. You guys now see how scrawny I am. I'm up to 98 pounds.
98?
Yeah, no,
Up
it's...
from where, 97.5?
Yeah, it's been and it's all food
The Rock.
trucks. 92.3 K-Rock. I was 92.3, and now I'm hoping to be morning zoo crew, 100.3 pounds.
Maybe eventually
Elvis Duran diet.
Eventually you'll get up to Power 106.
Oh, God help us all.
Big boy in the mornings.
Is that the one? He's the guy that talks to a wad of cash, right?
I don't know.
Isn't his billboard him holding a stack of money to his head like it's a phone?
Wait, you think what you see on a billboard occurs on the show every morning?
Yeah, I saw the billboard for Blind Spot, and then I went to see the show, and it's just a woman tatted up facing away from the camera for an hour.
Where did you go to see the show?
I went to the Alamo Draft House and watched an episode of Blind Spot.
Okay.
Woo! Yeah, I'm going to be dropping some hometown favorites because I've been ripping it up the last couple of days here.
What about Harry Knowles? All right, let's move on.
What about Mario Batali? I love Italy. You get to sit on a redheaded's lap and eat pasta.
I went there once. Who's the redhead?
Batali. He makes you sit on his lap as you eat torts, which is short for tortellinis.
That's right. Everyone, if you haven't heard the show before, Gino is my intern who flies in from Long Island.
Thank you.
Yes, I had to think about it,
South Shore,
though.
Nassau County. Yeah, all right. If you haven't seen the show before, what the fuck are you doing here? That's an insane thing to check out. What is this, a 2-hour block? All right. I want to sit in the dark for a while.
I'm realizing I didn't put my friends on the list. Lex, are you here? Yes. Okay, good. That was going to bug me.
Sorry about that,
Maybe
Lex.
for approximately 10 more seconds. I was going to say all show, and then I realized that's not true.
Well,
Truth in
what,
comedy.
What a relief. Now you can totally riff. Now you have no stress.
Let's just relax.
Let's just start cutting loose.
Get into
cutting
it.
Back. You look sharp.
Thank you, buddy.
Was this 42 long?
I believe it is, actually. Thank you so much.
I can tell.
Are you
Let
able...
me measure your inseam.
Didn't you used to work at like a Long Island carnival where you were just guessing suit sizes?
Yeah. Everyone would tell me, you have a future as a tailor. And I was like, nah, carnivals are the way to go. They'll be here forever. You get the fucking, we have the Strawberry Festival on Long Island, so I'll be up there hucking strawberries at people saying, what are you, 42 long? You 3-piece? Do you dress left, dress right? Which is where you put your dong in your suit pants. I didn't know that because I never had an issue. My dong just kind of sits in the middle near the fly. But some of these motherfuckers are putting them down each leg or something, like Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing is my go-to reference for the biggest dong I can picture.
Wait, not the biggest dong you've seen or heard of, just the biggest you can picture.
Like, if I had to just guess who has the biggest cock I've ever seen, it's gotta be Ewing.
Don't you think it would be Shaq?
I wonder, because Shaq doesn't carry himself like he has a hog.
Don't you think, like, I just imagine him, like, dunking a ball and it just, like, coming out one day and just rolling.
That thing is gauzed so tightly to his thigh.
It's like wrapping, when you, like, box. He's just wrapping it around.
He's got a guy, Mick, cut me. He's got slit his dick open so he can...
This is not that kind of show, by the way.
Totally.
I apologize. I apologize.
I wouldn't say I'm invited to do this show, but every time I come out to do it, you tell me it's not that kind of show. Starting to think it is that kind of show.
I don't know.
Based on the sickos you're friends with.
It might be.
This Lex character. Fucking...
It's Lex Luthor.
Oh, I knew it!
Yeah.
All the way from Smallville. Yeah. That's my only reference for Superman.
What about Jor-El? No?
No idea who you're talking about. Is that Brando?
I believe it is, yes.
All right, so I do know what you're
So
talking
you like
about.
Brando?
Love Brando.
You a fan of The Craft?
I love it. Mister, we are the weirdos.
Very good.
I love it. Fairuza Balk, we get to see it.
Yep.
The film The Craft, guys. I'll catch
Yeah,
up.
that's...
I mean, we're all 22, so who expects us to know what The Craft is?
Yeah, that's true.
That's a reference only a guy in his mid-30s would know.
22-year-old from Long Island.
From Long Island. I think I'm 27 now.
Are you? Yeah,
I've been
you're
22
getting up
for a
there.
while, yeah. I forget because my ID is frozen.
You're frozen. What do you mean?
I froze my ID in a bunch of sperm. Just doomsday prepping type stuff,
Okay. I'm not sure. Hold on. Okay, let's unpack this.
All right, I was trying to
unpack this.
All right, I was trying to freeze just the sperm.
Sure.
But my ID fell into the vat.
Okay.
So rather than disturb it with my hands and all my chemicals...
Well, that would make it unsanitary.
Right.
It might kill the sperm.
So I'll just leave the ID in there.
Right.
And it's better that way in case I go to pull out, I'm like, God, I'm craving some ice cream. Oh, look, it's pearl-flavored ice cream. And then I'll see the ID and go, no, this is not just icing.
No,
this is something
it's your
more.
genetic ID.
Oh, shit, I didn't even think of that. Mm-hmm. I had all my genes removed. I had all...
What?
Yeah.
That sounds impossible.
I
How do
paid
you
a guy
do that?
$1,000, and he let me hold on to 2 rods that electrocuted me, and he said, you have no more genes.
And did you test this theory?
I don't know how. How do I test that? I don't have Gregor Mendel sitting around that I can rip up.
23andMe?
23andMe? Oh, is that where you spit in like an envelope and then they tell you that you're 3% black? We're all from there, right? Cradle of civilization. Unless, of course,
Where the original Garden of Eden was.
Oh, you're telling me, sweetheart. You're talking about Garden of Eden, the erotic-themed buffet restaurant? We have one of those in Levittown. It's fucking sick.
I've been to a buffet-themed erotic restaurant, but the reverse?
What's a buffet-themed restaurant?
There's nothing to eat, but
you
it's
still have
very
to get
sad.
up and walk around.
There's 80-year-olds walking around that they hire.
I I love a good China buffet because I like crab legs and oranges. And whatever's in between, I don't give a fuck. But I start with the crab legs and end with the oranges.
In between. Very quickly, because we have a big show.
Yeah.
What are you doing in South by Southwest this year?
Well, I was coming in to, I wanted to check out some of the tech panels. But then I misunderstood what, I waited in line for an hour because I thought it was like a Stark Industries thing. And then it's like a fucking app for business to business. I don't know. So I'm gonna just try to put on a couple of pounds hitting these trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do cilantro kimchi fries.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna hit the waffle truck. I'm tapped.
That's it.
Yeah.
All
There's
right.
a taco one. You know, I might hit it all. There's a Fat Sal's.
There's one that serves food.
Oh, they got food trucks here. It's so nice to be able to eat that close to gasoline. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, let's turn this fucker over. Let's get some fucking gas pumping. This is
Get some
Texas,
fumes
isn't
in
it?
here.
Yeah. I love it. I'm like, oh, I can't see at all how you're prepping the food? Perfect. Rip it up. Taking my credit card with the same hand you just fucking slipped my gyro meat in the pita with. I had the Hercules gyro, as they say. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You ever see that video where Ted Cruz makes bacon on a gun?
What? Rafael Cruz you're talking about.
Yes. Exactly, yes. Also known as Ted.
Oh, right.
More commonly. Yeah, he I don't know, he has a machine gun and he wraps bacon around the barrel and he cooks it and eats it like a real scumbag.
Just release a video that says, I have a small cock. Just look down the barrel of the lens and say, I have a tiny dick. And we can eliminate the middleman of wrapping bacon around the gun.
By the way, do you mind doing that? Look just right down the barrel.
It's a gun. Oh, shit, Lex! Oh, kryptonite doesn't do anything to me.
Wait, you know kryptonite?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay,
I love that
Smallville
song.
and kryptonite.
I've got a pocket full of it. That's all I know.
All right, even quicker than that, because we have a big show.
Yeah.
I know people would get a big...
You have all the opportunities to move on, just so you know.
Of course. But I know it's a little bit of fan service, but people get a big thrill out of it, and I don't know how it'll be received here in Austin, Texas, but run down those lists of train stops if you would.
You're gonna want to get on. This is as organic as it gets.
What's interesting is Gino normally reads them from a piece of paper, but I'm forcing you to do it.
Yeah, you're forcing me to. Thank you. So that way, if it's wrong, you. I appreciate that. So if you're gonna want to get to, you're gonna want to get on the Babylon Line, Long Island Railroad, outside of Penn Station, and you'll just hit all the stops. You know, it's Lynbrook, Rockville Center, Merrick, Baldwin, Freeport, Merrick, Belmore, Wantor, Seaford, Massapequa Park, Amityville, Lindenhurst, and Babylon.
Babylon, baby!
Yeah, dude. Hey guys, if it's fucking if it's BJ at MSG, you can catch me on that fucking thing smashing tall boys.
I've caught up to it now. Got it. Oh, hey.
All right. Whoops. Just
Splash zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
You in the front row, pull up your top. All right. Let's please.
We're gonna get to our first guest. I want you not to put your arm where it's been.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, because in this climate, it's.
So we're bringing a broad out.
Not just any broad, Gino. She's a great friend of the show. She won a prize once and went up on stage and held it aloft and thanked people.
World's strongest man.
Are you hearkening back to your carnival days again?
No, I was just guessing what award she might have won.
Did you also have a thing at the carnival where you guessed everyone's job at the carnival?
I would guess what awards they've won. I always said presidential physical fitness. Because people are ready to lie about that one.
Yeah, they really are. She is the star of a television show called Orphan Black. Please welcome Tatiana Maslany.
Oh, hello. What a pleasure.
Great.
I'm doing it right here in the middle. Hi.
Hello.
Hello again.
Hello.
How you been?
We were, Tatiana, we were just at a SAG panel where I asked you very serious questions.
For 40 minutes.
For an hour. Yeah,
An hour?
An hour
Yeah.
about
It felt
acting.
like 40 minutes.
It really
That's how
did.
good Scott
Yeah.
is.
So good
He
at
can make
it.
an hour feel like 40 minutes.
So what do you have to ask me?
Oh my God. Why are you wearing a suit? I love it, but why?
Thank you. Oh, I was tired. You know, every year I come to this thing, And they always take these surprise pictures of you, and then they make you sign a release. I'm just tired of looking gross like a slob. I was like, this year I'm going to dress up and look nice. What do you think?
You look ready for the coffin. Seamless transition to dead, if you ask me.
I mean, when you think
It's
about
a compliment.
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Paul F. Tompkins, he'd be ready at any hour of the day, practically.
Everyone knows that about PFT. He is ready to die.
Always ready to die.
He has RTD tattooed on his shoulder blades.
DNR RTD. Love PFT.
Tat, do you have any tattoos?
No, I want to get one.
Yeah, where? And what?
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Just some teardrops?
Just a couple teardrops for all the deaths, all the people I've killed. I want to get something, but I don't like anything enough. I don't like anything permanently enough to get it
I feel you on
emblazoned
that
on my
one.
body.
There's only one thing I like enough to get a tattoo of.
New Jersey, baby.
Hey!
Sorry, Long Island.
You say baby too?
Yeah, is there anything that how old are you? You're in your 30s.
I'm in my early to late 30s. Early
Super
to mid.
late 20s, as we say in Hollywood.
Exactly.
Have you ever liked anything your entire life that you're like, you know what? I've liked that for 30 some odd years.
I've liked the idea of getting a tattoo my entire life.
So maybe you just get a picture of a tattoo artist, like, and then
Yeah.
your arm in there, and then it just,
And then
the
it
closer
keeps
you
going
get,
closer
it
and
keeps
closer,
going,
and
yeah.
it's like
Oh
a
shit,
photo
it's like
within
MC
a photo.
Escher. Yeah, you get dizzy going in.
How do you know who MC Escher is?
I was an art minor at Nassau Community College. I fucking love pointillism. It's not till you get really close that you realize it's fucking dots, dude.
I like the idea of MC Escher being like a rapper.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Do you ever think he came up with the name and was like, well, rap doesn't exist yet. Oh, well, I'll do this.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm a master of ceremonies named Escher. And then he was like, well, rap is not a thing. No one knows what I'm talking about out there. Let me draw complicated staircases.
If you think about the history of rap, what if the first person to ever use MC whatever? Who would that have been?
That's a good question.
Run? No. D?
No.
Run? No. D.
But what if they had used...
Out of context, that's 4 letters.
Yeah.
What if they had used the actual spelling out of the word
MC.
EMCEE?
Oh, that
like
would've
all
been-
of rap would be different now.
It would totally change. Kendrick Lamar would be 6'9". You mess with the time stream, shit like that happens.
The
You never
buttercream
know.
effect.
I thought you meant that would be his name.
I go by 6'9".
Oh.
I love Kendrick.
Oh.
Nice, as they
Kendrick.
say. Dinner for 2.
What's
Hey, I didn't put my arm around the chair at least.
No, in this climate?
It's hot as fuck. Is that what we're all talking about? Global warming is real. Tell Raphael Bacon Gun that I said that.
You ever see that video, Tat?
I haven't pursued it, but I think I will now.
You gotta check it out.
Yeah,
It's
it sounds
really
like
fun.
the epitome of
What are
masculinity.
we doing this stupid fucking show? Let's go backstage and look at a video together.
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up on the thing.
What is your favorite song?
Oh, time after time? Never. No.
Is it really?
Is
no.
it really? Oh, shit.
Yes. Yes, it
You
is.
say you're going there, and I once went there too as well.
Your rendition is my favorite version of that song.
I have great memories of that song. First slow dance I ever slow danced to. I was 13 years old, a young lady at my junior high school.
You were a young lady at your junior high
Yes.
school.
I was a
Yeah.
13-year-old lady.
I mean, it was, it's very trendy now.
To have
In
been a
this
13-year-old lady.
Yeah.
It's all the rage.
What do you think of Caitlyn Jenner voting for Trump?
I mean, do you want to go into this?
Let's get it. Let's go there. Let's
Thank
get
go
into
in
it.
there.
Thank God you added voted for Trump at the end of that question.
Yeah.
And not just, what do you think of Caitlyn Jenner? I think she's a piece of ass.
She's hot. She's hot.
Wait, what? Did I say Caitlyn Gender by accident? Gender's a construct.
It's true.
Are you able to vote here because you're a
No.
Canadian citizen?
No, full Canuck. No, I
Really?
have no place here.
No.
I have no voice, no place.
Anytime you travel
You're an
back-
immigrant taking our jobs.
Yeah.
I would like to be the female lead of a comedy.
I would love
Is
that.
anyone from ICE here, by any chance?
Don't look into it too much, guys.
Ice, baby.
You say baby too?
I do.
So do you have trouble every time you go back and forth, or are they just
I'm on
like,
a visa.
Ms. Maslany, come right through?
Please, this way, madam.
Do you like carry
They
your
carry
Emmy with
me
you? And
through,
You
actually.
you
They pick
have
me
to
up.
ski over the border, right?
Yeah. On
You start up
telemarks.
in Winnipeg
Yeah.
or Banff.
Yeah.
I'm tapped. That's everything I know about Canada.
Name three more. Name three
Gino
more.
knows 2 things about anything.
That's what they say. I'm a master of none.
I feel like those are two good
Too
things
soon.
to know.
Yeah,
Oh, in this climate.
In this climate.
let's not talk about him either.
Winnipeg, Banff, great references.
Oh, I
really
love
good.
it. I know any Canadian city that has a hockey team that was on NHL '94. I remember that.
Were the Regina Pats on NHL '94?
Vagina Pats?
The Regina.
She's from a town called Regina.
Regina.
Okay.
And our team was the Regina Pats, and I thought they were. Did somebody clap for the Pats? No.
Someone said, "Whoa!"
Someone coughed.
Some
I think.
Boston asshole. Go Pats! Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Gronk, baby! I'll fucking suck Gronk's dick right now! why are you yelling that? It's hypothetical person?
that I made up.
I'm starting to feel really hungover. Anyone else?
It's 6 in the evening.
Hey, my circadian rhythm's all off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially with the time change tonight. What are you going to do?
Oh, tonight is fucked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to fly to the mountain time zone so I can even it out.
Yeah.
Just keep going back around the
I'm gonna
globe.
keep until I land here and it's the same exact time.
Yeah. Did you when you did that movie in Boston, Stronger? Did anyone see Stronger with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah! I saw it. I fucking
You
loved
and
it,
that
despite
guy.
it being about a shithole city named Boston.
Did you do
yeah.
a Boston accent in that?
I did not.
You didn't.
No, I did a very soft Boston accent.
Yeah,
Because,
well, what's a soft Boston? Let's hear a little.
Because you were
soft
from the
Boston.
fancier neighborhood, right?
yeah, I was from Amesbury.
Yeah.
Basically, it sounds like, "Hey, Jeff."
Perfect.
So not Canadian.
That was my favorite part of the movie, by the way.
When I just said
When you
I
went, "Hey,
greeted
Jeff."
him.
I was like, that's interesting because that's real, and you don't see real
Yeah.
shit in
You
movies.
never see people greet each other
Yeah,
in
they're
films.
always in the middle of a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Are
also
they-
Jeff, his attention was constantly elsewhere. So you constantly were like, "Hey, Jeff."
There were a lot of different "Hey Jeffs" that I did. There was the "Hey Jeff" the high. There was the "Hey Jeff" like "Pay attention."
Jeff.
Yeah.
There was the "Hey Jeff" like
Hey, Jeff.
"Hey Jeff."
Only like 40 or 50 of those made it into the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of extras.
Yeah. I like when you scream at the mom. Where are you from? Where's your character from in that?
Amesbury.
It's like, hey, shut the fuck up about Amesbury or I'll punch you in the face or something
Yeah.
like that. That was sick.
Yeah. And
That's
she's
fucking-
British.
And she's doing a fucking hell of an accent.
Crazy accent.
Yeah.
What was she saying about Amesbury?
All kinds of bad
No.
things. Oh yes, she really
Hey,
got
if you're gonna
into it.
interview the fucking woman about her career, watch the fucking movies,
Yeah.
bro.
You just interviewed me about my entire career,
too
and you only
depressing.
asked about one show.
I watched
I asked
Michael
you about,
Bolton's
that thing that
Valentine's
went
Day
to
special.
Sundance. I didn't
yeah,
know
and
the
you
title
said
of it.
I think you called it the thing that went to Sundance.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
had it in my notes.
Hey, I don't even know what it was called. That's fine.
Everyone just wants to hear about Orphan Black. Does
Yeah.
anyone want to hear?
Nobody
You know,
wants to hear about anything
No one wants
else.
to hear about Pink Walls, which is your upcoming movie about a vagina.
Excuse me?
So what it actually means, and we didn't know this because
It's
Tom
like
just
Sheena
gave
Easton,
it.
Sugar Walls.
Well, what?
You know that song, Sheena Easton, Sugar Walls?
That's
that
my
Prince
second
wrote?
favorite song. Yeah.
Okay.
It actually means like it's the equivalent of Blue Balls, but for women, and we didn't know that. We were just using it as a temporary title, and then
Really?
it stunk. It stunk.
Oh, I love that.
And then it stunk.
It's about time women had a phrase for that.
Right?
You know, it's got to be equal all the way. I love Sausage Party, Clam Jam. Like these are.
Yeah.
I love when you find out that there is an analog in the females.
Yeah.
You know. Blue balls, pink walls. Love it. Yeah.
Any other, or are those your two?
I said I know two things about everything. And when it comes to cross-gender, I gotta stop saying that phrase. I'm just walking into traps here.
Cross-gender.
Cross-gender is not a thing, but I was
No, our show welcomes everyone from All Stars and Stripes.
I think you said.
All right, so we don't normally have people doing characters on this show, but I would love for you. We just talk to interesting people, but I'd love for you to rapid fire say, "Hey Jeff," as 5 or 6 of your clones.
Hey Jeff. Hey Jeff. Oi Jeff. Hey Jeff.
That was my favorite.
Hey Jeff. That's the robot clone that didn't make it in.
Oh, there was a robot clone?
Cut so quickly.
Hey Jeff.
Hey Jeff.
I am a robot.
Yeah, spoke only in binary.
Was that because of
except for
Mr.
that.
Robot was so popular? And
It was because Christian Slater wanted to be on Orphan Black, but he
remember
got
when he
fired.
talked like Jack Nicholson a
I
lot?
do remember that.
Did we talk
I've never
about that
seen
in the
a
last
single
panel?
Christian Slater
It's
movie.
me, Cuffs. You guys don't know the movie Cuffs?
This, by the way, I only say that because I mentioned this in the last panel and it got nothing. And we were talking about that right before
People were
this.
super offended.
Well, I'm glad I missed that part of the conversation where Christian Slater references don't go anywhere. Sorry. This is Texas. Talk about David Gordon Green only. You like that? Work back into Stronger.
Directed the movie.
So, if you could...
Okay, that didn't work either. That's fine.
We have a big show, so we have to get to... And you're going to stay here for the entire
I'll stick
show,
around,
right?
yeah.
All right, great. So we do need to get to our next guest, but before we do, if you could say one thing to the haters.
Fucking suck my peen, guys.
Yeah! Tatiana Maslany, sucker peen.
Oh, this is an exciting time. This is my favorite time of the year. National Small Business Month at LegalZoom is here. 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 Oh, I've been waiting for it to start, and here it is. It's the most wonderful time. Oh my gosh. You're probably just as excited as I am about this. Whether you're just starting out or maybe you already have a business, this is the best time of the year because there's a lot of stuff that you can take advantage of right now during National Small Business Month at LegalZoom is here. Here's how it works. All right. And this is pretty easy instructions. Yeah, I don't even think you need a pen and paper for this. But if you have poor short-term memory, feel free. I'll wait for you to go get one. Taking a long time. Okay, I can't wait any longer. I gotta get to it because I love this so much. LegalZoom, National Small Business Month at LegalZoom. All you gotta do, go to LegalZoom.com/startup. Are you writing that down? LegalZoom.com/startup during March. Of course, National Small Business Month at LegalZoom. And then all you have to do is go to LegalZoom.com/startup during March to download your free business startup kit. Okay, what's in the kit? Well, you get a ton of great information. For example, you can find out how to maximize your business deductibles under the new tax laws. That's pretty important. There's all sorts of new tax laws. You want to know how to game the system, am I right? You also get great discounts. Your kit includes special deals from LegalZoom, along with offers from their service partners, so you can save a bunch of money financing, marketing, and operating your business. Now, LegalZoom isn't a law firm, but they know that you need to tap into the right resources to run a successful business, right? Well, that is what this business startup kit is all about. And that's why you need to go get it at LegalZoom.com/startup during March. And that's what you got to do. Go to LegalZoom.com/startup. You're going to download your free business startup kit today. No obligation, just all it is free business resources. Now, it's only available during March, so if you're listening to this after then, well, I don't know what to tell you other than you can still enjoy special savings by using the code BANGBANG when you check out at LegalZoom.com. That's always the case. If you're ever on LegalZoom.com, use that offer code BANGBANG when you check out. You'll get special savings. But remember, during March, go to LegalZoom.com/startup. You're going to get that free business startup kit today. LegalZoom, where life meets legal.
All right, we do need to get to our next guest, and I don't know if you've ever met him.
But I'm excited to.
Gino, you may have met him. He's related to me.
Yeah, I met this cat. I like him.
Yeah. He wants to come out here. My nephew Todd, everyone.
Hi. What's up? Uncle Scott. What are you looking for?
Nothing. Hey, Todd, what's up?
I brought you a present.
Thank you, Todd. What is it? It's a little balloon that says, I love you. Oh, my God.
It's full of my jizz.
Now I remember Todd.
Yeah.
I like this
That's
guy.
why it floats. Like it.
We all float down here.
Yeah.
He says as jizz is everywhere in the sewer. Imagine how much jizz is really in the sewer, though.
So much.
So much.
Proportionately to poo?
Jizz.
What?
There's so much
It's
more
not
poo.
that kind of show, Scott.
Ew, you're nasty.
You're a fucking freak, dude.
God. Have you ever met each other?
Hello, ma'am.
Oh my God. Hello, little one.
Hi.
Can I put my arm around Todd?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. You're both. Yeah.
Me too.
That's not what the phrase means.
What? It's like being excited. Like me too. Your time's up for being lonely.
No.
What?
I brought Todd out here. We took a flight over.
Yeah, I was in the dog kennel.
Yep. Well,
Under
it's
the
cheaper.
plane.
It's cheaper.
I froze my nips off.
Well, they don't allow emotional support animals anymore on the plane, so I couldn't take you up there.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to sit on your lap anymore anyway.
You're lucky you're not a short snout dog, because they have a hard time under the plane.
I'm not a dog at all.
I
Whatever.
keep forgetting.
Whoa.
But you say your nips were hard?
My nips fell off.
Excuse me? This is your nephew you're
They
talking
fell off.
to.
They froze so much, like pepperoni in the freezer. DiGiorno.
You got to be careful when your nip falls off, because it could slide in a grate easily. 'Cause
It did. It's gone.
That sucks. A friend of mine lost his nipple one time in the cold, and we used it as a coin and got a 7-Up from the vending machine.
Whoa, I got some big announcement to make.
You have a big announcement?
Yeah, just some.
I just thought you were coming out here to hang, but
I
that's
am
amazing.
hanging, but I just wanted to tell you something.
Stand up,
What?
take center stage. We'd love to hear this big announcement.
No. I refuse. I did 23andMe. You guys were just talking about it.
We were talking about
I
it.
did it too. Because
my
I wanted to
gosh.
know my true heritage.
Well, you're my sister's child.
So you've been saying for my whole friggin' life. I spit on a rag and I found out the truth.
What did it say?
It said you're my daddy.
It had the DY in the email?
Yeah. It had a picture of Scott and it said, "This is your daddy."
My 23andMe came back, said I was 3% black, and Scott was my zaddy.
Oh, lucky.
I know, I'm pumped. I'm not sure what it means, but I'm looking forward to finding out.
So what do you have to say for yourself? The test can't lie.
Well, look, it's a weird way for you to find this out.
Is it real?
How old are you again?
I don't know. Middle school?
So, 25?
Sure, whatever.
Over a decade ago.
What? Don't cry, you'll make me cry.
This is really difficult for me to say, but over a decade ago, I started the business 23andMe just to prank you.
What?
No!
It's not even April Fool's.
I know.
That sucks.
Early April Fools, dumb.
So I still don't have a dad.
Yeah, you still don't have a dad.
That makes sense. Why
And
my
the one
23andMe letter came with a postcard for the Michael Bolton Valentine's Day special.
Gotta get those numbers up.
So what? I spit on a rag and mailed it to you?
Yeah, and I appreciated it.
I did just put it in the mailbox in front of our house.
Yeah, you didn't address it. But you don't know how...
I mean, our mailbox.
Yeah, I know. You don't know how things work.
I don't know how things work.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't need a dad. I'm fine on my own.
That's okay. I mean, yeah, I'm not your father. I'm not here to discipline you, although I will.
What? Look, do you know how much he likes it?
I can tell the twinkle in his eye when he said he wanted to discipline you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You should tell him what you recently did.
Look,
It's not right.
It's not for public
He
consumption.
took a roll of cookie dough and unwrapped it, and he spanked me with it till it fell apart into cookies, and he baked them.
I don't like all
That
those
sounds
cookies
like
that are the
Scott.
same size.
Yeah, well, they came out really good.
Yeah. Well, they were a nice little treat.
We
Yeah.
ate the Tupperware of cookies you brought backstage.
We ate
I'm trying to
those
put on weight. I ate
Those
like
are my butt cookies.
Those are fucking Todd's butt cookies. You got to give a heads up. They were fantastic and
delicious.
tight. Tight little cookies.
Yeah, I've been told I have a pointy ass.
It is really weird. It's like a person pointing a finger.
Yeah, and I know, you always say that. I don't know why you're so obsessed with what my butt looks like. You shouldn't even
Do you have
care.
a Todd, do you have a tail? Is that what that?
Well, all humans have a tail.
No.
It's like a nub.
I mean, all
In
human...
the front.
What? No. We're not talking about your big Zoltar dick.
Oh, right.
You have a big Zoltar dick?
I made a wish to be big, and
Oh,
I got
right.
big, and then I got small, and my dick stayed big.
Oh, so you have a Tom Hanks hog down there?
You could say that.
It's just like everybody's uncle.
It's so nice.
It's so sweet. It's been with Rita forever. It's
Yeah.
very charming.
It's really loyal.
Todd, have you ever watched the show Orphan Black?
Yeah, I have. I've spied when you were watching it,
Yeah.
so I've caught glimpses.
What was happening?
Well, he just won't let me out of the bathroom when he watches TV. It's just a rule.
I need my privacy while I watch TV.
But I said I could go in any room, and you say, nope, the bathroom. And you gotta sit on the toilet.
It's the bathroom or the closet. One of the closets. The
and only
water
one of
or
them
the
has a
regular.
toilet.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but
You don't
our-
have a closet toilet, right?
I'm not made of rooms in my house. It's only a 6-bedroom.
Yeah. I wish I could have one day. But anyways, I saw Orphan Black, and you were really good.
Oh, thanks, Todd.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they booked you and all your friends and sisters and brothers that look just like you.
Yeah,
to do
you
that
and
show.
the Quints.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we only got paid one.
How many of you
once.
are there?
It's for 12.
There's 12 of you
12
guys.
of us.
And all of you are in the business.
We're all in the business.
Okay.
It's so
We all
lucky.
found our way there.
But you're the one who shot stronger, right?
I'm the one who shot stronger on most days.
Oh,
and then
wow.
certain days, other people came in when I was feeling
I always
sick.
wanted a twin brother so I could win the mile race in my high school. I do a half mile real fast, and my twin brother does the back half.
I always wanted a twin sibling
Like the
in
movie
case.
Moving with Richard Pryor.
What a
You guys don't get that reference? You fucking ask your dad.
Dad, what's moving?
I'm not your dad. I don't even know what moving is.
I'm not positive I'm using the right term here.
Richard Pryor?
I think Richard Pryor, yeah, it's a comedy about how hard moving is. But there's two twin
Like
boys in
moving
it.
houses?
The best scene of any movie ever is the scene where the two boys compete in a track meet and they run and he goes underneath the bleachers and his twin brother spritzes his face with water and then finishes the race and they win.
But I don't understand, like, if they're just passing each other.
No, like the twin would hide in the tree.
Only one guy's on the team.
Yeah, but if they're just passing each other, like, why doesn't the guy just finish the race? Or does he get too tired?
He's not good enough.
What's your fucking
What
question?
the fuck?
I'm just saying, like,
What's
why does
the
it
part
take...
of
Why
this-
don't you write a movie where a guy runs by himself?
Again, Without Limits 2.
Could his name be Prefontaine?
Sure.
What do you guys like better, Prefontaine or Without Limits? Volcano or Dante's Peak?
Stronger or...
The one with
Patriots
Wahlberg.
Day.
Patriots Day. Where he has a limp for the whole movie. It's such an annoying choice.
Well, he's a cop.
He's just like, all right, let's fucking figure this out. Just the whole time.
Wasn't Mark Wahlberg... What's his name?
Mike
Mike
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
Mike Wahlberg.
Why doesn't he make a film about 9/11 where he actually, like, subdues the attackers?
That would be so good.
I think Peter Berg was told he has to wait till at least 30 years have passed. Because the Deepwater Horizon thing, they're just harnessing recent tragedies over and over again. I'm starting to think Mark Wahlberg's behind some of these things.
To get
So he can
ideas
make a
for
movie.
movies?
He's like, let's blow up a fucking oil rig and then me and Petey Berg can go down there and just fucking shoot it up.
Todd, you having fun at South by Southwest?
Yeah, it's been really cool. There's lots of cool babes here.
Did you check out that anti-gravity thing?
Yeah, I did. I floated.
We all float. Like jizz.
Yeah. I got into something pretty crazy last night.
You did? Wait a minute. I thought you were
snuck
under
out.
lock and key in my room.
I snuck out.
What do they say when you ask for a adult-sized crate? When at the front desk, when you say like, and I'll need like a big crate
He
that
never
locks
gets
from
a
the
big
outside.
one. He always gets a baby one.
He gets a baby crate?
and he folds me up like an accordion. And he laughs the whole time.
Where did you sneak out to last night?
I went to a club.
Todd, I'm going to get really angry with you, but please tell me every detail before then.
Oh, he's
Well, you guys
reaching for his cookie dough.
be
Simmering.
really excited to know. I put my blue balls in some pink walls.
For the record, and I learned this the hard way, that's not actually how you have sex.
It really hurt.
It's very... Getting your balls inside a woman are like
They
trying to
didn't
get...
want it.
It's like trying to get a wet dog back in a bathtub. Trying to get like an oyster in a keyhole.
Yeah, but it was fun.
So wait, you're not a virgin anymore?
No, I still am. I just put my balls in.
Now, do you have Tom Hanks' balls as well?
No.
You have a little preview.
You don't have two Wilsons down there?
From Home Improvement?
From Castaway.
From Castaway.
Isn't that weird that his wife's name is Rita Wilson and he's shouting Wilson so much? Is it weird?
Do you think he does that around the house? Do you think he does that when he comes?
Yeah, Wilson!
Wilson! And then, Heidi Hogan, neighbor.
Wrong one!
That's why he has a fence in front of him in all those scenes in Tool Time, because when he pulls it down, he's a volleyball. That's canon. I don't know what that means, but I shout that at the end of random sentences.
That's canon.
That's canon. Because I do that whenever I watch Wild 'N Out. I go, that's canon.
Yep.
Mr. Cannon to you.
You should be on that show.
I don't know. I'm too white. I don't think I'd fit in that well. Maybe for 3 seasons or so.
What show is that?
Wild 'N Out. It's a
It's
hip hop themed improv show. I can't believe you haven't caught it.
I know.
Great cast members on that. Taron Killam.
Taron Killam,
Jon
Mikey
Gabrus.
Day. A lot of people went on. Yeah, Jon Gabrus, Long Island's favorite comedian besides Alec Baldwin. Amazing.
He's so good at Trump. He's
so
good at
fucking
Trump.
good at Trump. I'm
We
so-
can talk about this forever. Come on.
I'm just so
So
happy.
good.
So happy he gets to do comedy.
Me too. Me too.
That's where it
That's
comes.
what it's about. Baldwin.
Well, congratulations on dipping your things.
Thanks. I just wish I had a dad to talk to about it.
What do you need to say to a dad? If you had a dad here in front of you, what would you talk about?
Oh, I'd just be like, remember the first time you dipped your blue balls in pink walls? And remember how good it felt and all that stuff?
How good it felt? You said it felt horrible.
Yeah, but I think bad is good.
I forget. You're one of the that is good people.
Yeah, it felt bad.
It feels good when they pop out, right? When you pull them out.
Yeah, it went like actually more like pew.
Because they're so tiny?
That also makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have by the way, if you have Tom Hanks' dick on with 2 12-year-old boy balls underneath it, that's a fucking hammer right there. Because
Yeah, because it's all based on perspective.
right.
like-
Small potatoes make
Yeah.
the steak look bigger.
Yeah. You're the same.
I'm the same way. I have it's hard for me because my balls are really small, but so is my dick. So, if I had big balls, my dick would look even smaller.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
I haven't been
You don't
called.
have to be so polite to him.
I haven't been called sir since they said, "Sir, stop hanging out at the arcade."
All right. Well, look, Todd, congratulations. I'm going to punish you tonight.
Okay.
Bring in a fresh batch tomorrow.
Yes. Speaking of a fresh batch, we have a new guest coming out here on the show. This is exciting because this is primarily this weekend is all about film. South by Southwest film. You don't have a film here.
Nothing, no.
No, yes, great. But okay. But someone is here to tell us all about South by Southwest film. He is a publicist. Please welcome back to the show. He's been on the show several times. Scott Jeffries is here. Scott Jeffries.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw! I'm so happy to be at Susa.
Are you?
I'm sorry?
So happy to be at Sasa. I've been coming to Sasa for 10 years to celebrate art in the film medium.
First of all, before we even get
Yeah.
to Sissa, were you saying yeehaw?
Yaha! Howdy, partners. I know we're in Texas. Let me tell you, I love the Texans. They are great people.
So,
Almost. Total agreement.
They know what they want. They know what they stand for. And they're great people. And I support them.
thank you for saying that. Great, Scott Jeffries.
I support you.
Scott, thank you.
You just support the residents of Texas, non-specifically?
To me, the country is divided. Am I right?
To you.
So I'm trying to lend a hand and say, I'll be your friends. Yes, I know things more than you guys do. Yes, I'm more educated. Yes, I have better theories on laws and stuff like that. But I'm going to extend my hand to you. Because I'm like that. You're welcome.
I'm wondering if this is the end of your speech.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, Scott, you are...
Yes.
You're a Hollywood publicist. You've been on the show before.
Yes.
The first time, I believe, you were handling the film Premium Rush.
Great movie, JGL, amazing actor. And I told you, I called it. That guy was huge. Today I'm here with a little indie by this guy, Stefan Spielberg. And he's got a new indie that's blowing up. We're very excited about it.
This is Steven Spielberg. This is Ready Player One. Is that...
Oh, you heard of it? I guess my job has been done.
I don't think it's the publicity you've been doing as much as...
Oh, I've been getting the word out.
Is that the movie that's just a montage of commercials from the 80s?
Just not commercials, film and TV too.
Oh, all right. I'm into it. I'm into it.
What did you like from the 80s?
Me, everything.
Alf? It's in there. What else?
The DeLorean?
It's in there. The helicopter from Airwolf? It's in there.
The Joust video game?
It's in there.
Fuck me, dude.
We put everything in there.
You're part of the selection
I just told them put everything in there.
Wait, me
It's
losing my virginity in 1988?
It's in there.
All right.
Oh, shit.
very
you didn't lose your
personal
virginity
movie.
until you were 31?
How old do you think I am,
I
Gino?
have no idea. I can't tell with that suit on.
Fair enough.
Very stylish. You look like a young JGL. Joe Gord Lev.
Is Joe
From
Gordlev...
Premium Rush.
From Premier. What is best work?
Is he in Ready Player One?
No.
He's not in there.
He's not in there. Because he was born after 1985. The movie maxes out at 85.
Really? So it only has people born before 1985.
And we age him backwards.
age him down.
Soleil Moon Frye, Punky Brewster. She's in there. We aged it backwards.
What about Alf's dad or whoever he was?
Mr. Tanner,
Yeah.
he's in there.
about-
Doing crack cocaine in a
Yes.
hotel room.
It's in there?
It's in there.
Only Scott would ask about the old man from Alf.
I just think that
My favorite character,
guy
the
has a
dad.
fascinating story.
hated him.
He was the Marion Barry of sitcoms, caught in a hotel smoking crack. Blackballed.
After Alf?
Well, Alf blackballed.
Black-
He won't work.
Black ball
Black-
after blue ball.
Blackballed comes after blue balls. If you go like super long without having sex, you just decay and they fall off.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah.
Black
And then you
ball to
can
orange
keep
wall.
frozen nipples in them like a little purse.
You cut off the nipples?
If they fall off organically from being underneath a plane or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh, yeah. There's something underneath the plane.
That's in the movie too.
What?
That's so awesome. I'm pumped.
So Back to the Future 1, Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
Not Back to the Future 3, or I can't remember.
We got ZZ Top. They're in there.
Whoa!
It's in there.
The Eliminator?
It's in there. The Sound Machine, the Eliminator. Oh, all the good things.
The Miami Sound Machine?
Yes, but without Gloria Estefan.
Smart.
just the sound machine itself, which is a very impressive machine. I mean, it will create hits, dance hits. It's amazing.
Any sound you want?
Any song you want.
Oh, any song.
What did you say?
Sound.
Oh, yeah, any sound you want. Yeah. Marimba. That would be in there.
Are you one of those people that
Piano.
knows one thing about anything?
Because I know.
I'm a master of one.
Me too.
Impeccable timing, Todd.
So have you met Steven Spielberg?
No. I saw someone with a beard here. I thought it was him. It wasn't.
I think it's you. You were staring in the mirror.
Holy shit, I think you're right. Because I was like, what is he doing in my bathroom? When I was like, why is this person here? I just got out of the shower and I was talking to him and he would just repeat me. I was like, stop repeating me. And we got into this fight and I had to leave the bathroom. And then he left me alone. Oh, now you're making me see it in a whole different light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take down a couple of those Twitter posts I wrote to him very angrily. Get out of my bathroom, Mr. Spielberg.
And put a shirt on, for fuck's sake.
You may have directed Jurassic Park, but that doesn't give you the right to look at me naked.
You're really aggressive.
Yeah, I was.
For a
I was
publicist.
upset.
Especially to your boss.
Well, I'm producing the movie. Steven is just a cog in the wheel. We all know that.
You're producing Ready Player One?
Well, I'm promoting the movie.
Oh,
we got
that's a totally different word.
Promoting, producing,
Executive
performing. I got a small part in it.
You do?
What part
are
are you?
Okay, well, it's a spoiler. Okay?
No problem, yeah. None of
Cause,
us are-
Airwolf helicopters flying, the DeLorean's going down the road, the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard flying, because millennials love stuff that they don't remember. And
These guys love the film Moving with Richard Pryor.
great film.
talk about
love
that a
movie.
bunch.
Ooh, so good. And I'm on the street and I go, is that Balky? Batokamus from Perfect Strangers? And that's the uproarious laugh we're hoping it will elicit in the film.
It's gonna get a pop.
It's gonna be.
He
the
goes,
show.
no, it's Sayers, right?
From Beverly Hills Cop 1 and Beverly Hills Cop 3.
But now he's on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the new class.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
So there
Where
you
did
go.
you see that?
Deadline.
Where are you on the internet?
I'm trying to find out what you're up to.
You're not gonna find anything about Scott and Deadline.
Hey. Too real.
I wasn't talking about just you, per se. Whoa!
What is that?
Is that the Bonanza?
Why are you wearing a cowboy hat? What is the whole cowboy thing?
I'm in Texas, gotta fit in. Gotta fit in.
Whoa.
Fit in.
Did you...
This is a Westworld exclusive cowboy hat.
fans of hats or Westworld?
Yeah, Westworld. You can go to this place 5 miles out of Austin and kill any of the actors there. It's really a little known fact. I brought a machete and I just sliced and diced right through them.
You know somebody goes to Westworld to fuck the horses, right? You gotta. If you want to fuck a horse, that's your best bet is Westworld.
Really?
No judgment.
It's a real place?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I fucked a horse in the parking lot over here by the Viceland.
I saw you.
It was a police horse. I love a man in uniform. Or an animal.
Wait, are you sure it wasn't the South by Southwest mascot, the two guys wearing the horse costume?
Oh, that would explain a lot. That would make a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I owe a couple of apologies.
What happens in Swiss stays in Swiss.
It's South by Southwest.
What?
South by Southwest.
Who?
South by Southwest.
That's what they call my father. You can call me Swiss.
They call your father South by Southwest?
Yeah, it's weird.
Who's they?
Just some people I met last night late. Very late.
And they were talking to you about your father?
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if it was Molly or whatever, but we had a great time.
Ringwald?
Yes.
Wow.
She's in there.
Yeah. Her freckled legs from the gym scene in 16 Candles.
Whoa.
Too
real.
Too soon, but not too soon enough.
Really? 20, 30 years?
Gotta give it another couple of years.
I'd fuck the hell out of Jake Ryan. That's for shit sure. I'll give him the long duck dong, if you know what I mean.
Hey, he's also in there. Now, how do we address that was a racially insensitive stereotype in the movie, right? We made him American, and we gave him the name Jeff. So you can't really tell that it's long.
Wait a
duck.
minute. So how
You can
are
talk
you in the
to him.
movie?
I was. I said, "Hey, Jeff."
Great.
Anytime a character's named Jeff, you pop up and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
Jeff."
Hey, Jeff.
We were in the same scene where I said, "Is that Balky?"
And they just went, "Hey, Jeff."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your character's name in Ready Player One is also Jeff.
Yeah, that's confusing.
You're in every episode of Survivor as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. With Jeff
just
Probst.
introducing him and saying, "Hey, Jeff," and then he does his intro.
Yeah.
You guys think Survivor's rigged?
Yeah.
You think it's rigged? I think it's rigged. I think that they got their whole plan. They understand what they're gonna do. They know whose torches are gonna go out. It's rigged.
Are you upset?
Yeah, I'm very upset.
It's been on for like 30 years.
I've lost $25,000
Oh, you're betting on- You
bet on
competitive Survivor betting.
You got to be careful because that's
You have-
taped so far in advance that people might have information.
I know. That's what yeah.
You've not been betting on Jeff Probst this whole time, have you?
Yeah, I'm like, when is he gonna get up? The odds are they're gonna vote that guy off. He's been on the longest. Never.
They're just like letting him sail right into the finals.
Yeah, and he doesn't even do half the activities.
Well, Scott, you seem confused about a lot of things.
Of course. But let me just tell you, people. Ready Player One is gonna knock your socks off. If you like to be bombarded with images and words and things, we got a movie for you. Are you ready? And each one of you are Player One. Joust, it was a thing. Look it up, then enjoy the movie.
Wait, so you need to know every reference before you go in?
We're doing a very intense campaign to educate. Before you go in the theater, you have to take a written test. And we've proven with some of the test audiences it works better. You're like, oh yeah, I got it now.
I did a 6-hour tutoring session with like 10 neckbeards.
Yes.
Who kind of just broke down video games, movies.
Do you get
and-
sort of like a tutorial with like a Cheesecake Factory menu, you know?
Exactly.
So,
I'm like, War Games, who was in it? Matthew Broderick. He was in movies? Yeah. Shut up. Let's keep going. And we
do you say shut up after every fact?
Shut up, next. Shut up, next.
No, but War Games is really on the tip of everyone's tongue. Wouldn't it be fun to see someone interacting with Matthew Broderick and the rest of that cast?
Was that Ali Sheedy?
Yes.
Yes. She's
in there.
She's in there.
Yeah.
Because that movie, I mean, we're talking War Games, we're talking best climax of a film ever. Playing tic-tac-toe? I mean, that's fucking wild. You never know what's gonna happen. Someone could slap an O, someone could slap an X, 3 in a row, and you win. Should I just say Westworld again to get these two to go fucking nuts over here? Yeah! The HBO marketing
Howdy,
department.
partner.
Would you direct quote from the pilot of Westworld?
If you had the opportunity to be in Westworld, to be an actor in Westworld,
I
would
would
you
love
do
to
it?
be naked and have Anthony Hopkins just look at my body. Try to reprogram me like Steven Spielberg did this morning in my bathroom. Look me up and down.
I'd like to have Ptolemy Slocum play with my genitals as I lay on a stainless steel
deep
table.
What's your other thing you know about Westworld?
Shogun World, season 2. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Correcting my
I
pronunciation.
feel like
barely.
you work for Westworld.
Shotgun.
What makes you say that, Scott?
But seriously, if you go to the Westworld experience, have a great time, murder one of the actors.
Just one.
Be kind, because we're running this thing all week long. We only have 50 actors. So we're trying to make at least one murder a day, just to be fair to everybody else.
Right.
Well, I can get you another up to 62 actors if
I'm
you
up
want to
for
bring
it.
your family down.
I have nothing to do right now. I need some cash. It's cash in hand, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
cash in all the hats.
Cash in the hat.
Cash in hat.
Okay, great.
Yeah, don't. It's not cash in hand. You got to keep track.
Cash in the hat.
Wait, are we all just saying cash in
Cash in the
hat?
hat, which, by the way, is my brand new take on Dr. Seuss. Johnny Cash in a hat. 2 kids get left alone. What will happen?
Finally.
So much fun. Cash in the hat. Shut up, you fucking kids.
Are they in prison?
They are kids that are going to juvenile facilities.
And
yeah.
what's the boy's name? Sue?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just pumped somebody finally put Johnny Cash in a hat.
It was tough to get him in there.
Is
it was
it really
very
tough?
tough to get him in there. He did not want to go. He didn't fit. We had to cut leg holes out. So it looked like he's wearing a jock strap of a hat. But then he'll creep
Had to
down.
cut leg holes in the hat.
He
To the
wears
top,
it
right,
on his
why not?
butt.
Where's he wearing that?
Why is it
Like a diaper?
Or
Yeah.
is it like a cat in the hat? So it's really long and it goes over his whole body and his legs come
See,
up.
I should have put the hat on his head. I always thought it was a cash in the hat. Like, hey, it's a rabbit in the hat. I never thought to put the hat on his head. Ah, he's wearing it like a diaper.
Oh, you were doing a Monopoly piece style.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, get in this hat, Cash.
You are bad at your job.
Hey, and you know what?
Anyone ever said that to you?
Who?
Anyone?
I've actually,
Yeah,
if
come
you're
on,
asking me, I've heard that a few times from you.
A couple people have said it, and I go, psh, talk to the hand, because I don't understand.
Do you literally not understand?
I don't, but my hand is very good, and my hand's like, they didn't like you, and I'm like, what? and we will talk about it. I'm like, well, what do you think it was? Is it my demeanor, the fact that I didn't give him a time of day? And the hand's like, well, maybe you should just try to talk to them. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe I will. The hand is my greatest friend. When I say it, I don't mean it sarcastic. I mean literally, talk to the hand because he helps me.
Is he talking? Is he
He does
talking
not
to you?
talk back. He's a listening hand.
Oh, he is. Is he
Yeah.
talking to you though right now, or?
No, he'd be talking like, if I did it to him, he'd be talking to him. Or I could do it to you. Talk to the hand.
You're doing the Vulcan sign right now.
Yeah, it's my hand. My hand is Vulcan.
This is part of your backstory. We don't have time
Yeah,
to get
yeah,
into. All right, look, we have one more guest.
My mom fucked Leonard Nimoy. No big deal. Let's get over it.
Okay. What year was this?
1970. 78.
That's late to fuck Leonard Nimoy.
When you got it, you got it. He had the idea for 3 Men and a Baby. He met my mom, and she got like, whoa, that's a great idea.
Wait a minute. Was your mom the ghost in 3 Men and a Baby?
I won't tell.
I believe Brittany Murphy is I'll Never Tell. If we're talking about ghosts.
Yeah.
I'll never.
Hey, come on. Too many of you work in the business.
Too
Get out of here,
soon.
people who work in the business.
Too soon.
This is a comedy show for the fucking people. Not for HBO
I love you,
employees.
Austin. I love you, Austin. Austin, you guys are the best.
You can't just compliment the crowd.
The music, the food, the culture, everything. You got it, and you're keeping it. You're like Disneyland. You keep it OG, but you keep it going forward, too. Never sell out. Stay weird.
All right. Well, we have one more guest. Can you guys all stick around? Is that
Yeah.
possible?
I'm available.
You're going back to your room
No,
in a
I
second.
want to stay out all night. There's so much cool stuff to do here. It's
No, you're not here. Now you're saying it.
he knows.
He hoes?
He knows.
You're too far away from me, Todd.
Bye.
All right.
I will be giving away 2 free tickets to go see Ready Player One. If you can guess the highest score ever achieved on Joust.
Is that for us only, or is this the?
No, that's for the whole crowd. Google it. You're gonna have to Google it. No one knows it.
999,999.
Wrong. That's Donkey Kong Jr.
Junior.
No, it's the one based on the
It's
TV
not-
show Dallas.
No.
Who shot Donkey Kong Jr.?
It was Mario!
Hey everyone, I want to tell you about something really, really exciting. And I heard about this a few months, maybe a year ago, and I was so excited to hear about it. And it's finally happening. The great company Marvel, I've been a fan all my life. They are unveiling their first scripted podcast ever, and it is available exclusively on Stitcher Premium. It stars Wolverine, And in Wolverine: The Long Night, you will be immersed in a murder investigation that explores a string of mysterious deaths in Burns, Alaska. The series stars Richard Armitage as Wolverine, who you probably know him as Thorin Oakenshield from the Hobbit trilogy. Plus, get this, a special appearance from comedian and podcast host Chris Gethard. To listen now, go to wolverinepodcast.com. That's wolverinepodcast.com and use the code MARVEL for a free month of Stitcher Premium.
Let's get to our next guest. He is in the world of politics. Now, we don't get a lot of politicians on this show, but this is interesting. He was a White House advisor for a little bit. Please welcome to the show, Sebastian Gorka. You spit on my balloon.
That's just a Hungarian song that I used to have as a lullaby as a child. I see that the mainstream left-wing culture has taken up all the spots on stage.
I could sit on the floor, mister, if you want my chair.
Far too accommodating and submissive, I would say.
We have a chair here for you if you want to bring it out.
Perhaps
here.
I can anchor the far right wing of your panel.
No. All right.
Stage right wing.
Oh, stage right wing. As Sun Tzu once said, clever girl.
Sun Tzu, he's in there.
What?
Very well. I anchor the far right of your panel.
Turn back around, Sebastian, please.
How dare you speak to me by my Christian name?
Mr. Gorka.
Dr. Gorka,
Dr. Gorka.
if you accept my credentials, which I have. I have my pass.
That's
here,
just a
of course.
VIP badge from South by Southwest.
Well, you need not know whose body was dumped in the river to obtain the VIP pass. You know what I mean. Scott, why must we be enemies?
You literally just walked out on stage.
And I understand there's a sense of hostility merely because I worked in the Trump White House and I'm a sworn tattooed member of a supremacist organization, the Vitesse Rend, which apparently no one cares about.
Now let's talk about this because you worked for the White House for a precious few amount of months.
I did, yes, 4 months and 2 fortnights.
What is that's like 5 months, yes. So 10 fortnights.
10 fortnights, yes. You can arrange these grist pieces any way you wish to.
And several...
By the way, I hope to see you at the Risk meetup later tonight.
Oh, is that here at
yes.
Sousa?
It's right in Estes Follies. Yes,
People had an issue with you because you're very nationalist in your policies.
People have said some horrible things. They've said I'm a Nazi. There are some differences in my beliefs with the Nazis. I don't think that Hitler should have done the Stalingrad thing.
That's the one thing you think he shouldn't have done?
There's plenty others. No, I'm very comfortable. I have little to no problems with a number of Jews, like Milo Yiannopoulos, of course, and Jared Kushner, and a list as long as one of my gloves.
I do want to bring these up. You're wearing sort of falconer gloves?
One never knows when the fire of steel must be employed. Clausewitz, on war! Have you been in combat, Mr. Aukerman?
No!
Would you care to guess how many lethal weapons I have on my person at the moment?
I mean, those gloves are long. I would think at least one in each of those. I don't know. I'm going to...
Trick question. Only Lethal Weapon 2, the Blu-ray edition.
That's the best one.
It's in there.
Yeah. 1989.
Final one.
Just under the wire.
Yeah, right under the wire. Pesci's great in the movie.
Mr. Publicist.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Scott Jeffries.
Scott
Scott
Jeffries.
Jeffries, of course. Yes,
Esquire.
I follow your work on Esquire.
Thank you.
I shred your articles weekly.
All right,
And
I'll
I think
take
it's
it.
a monthly magazine. That's an impressive feet on my part.
You got to buy 4 copies.
Yeah, it's just to have extra ones to shred.
That's a magazine every half fortnight.
Speaking of fortnights, Ready Player One comes out in 2 fortnights.
Why you look right at me after you... I'll be there, I promise. If it shows Mel Gibson when we liked him, I'm into it.
We also show Mel Gibson in that unfortunate incident.
Which one?
That fortunate incident.
I was going to say, Bird on the Wire. Get your mind out of the gutter. The unfortunate incident was Bird on the Wire with Goldie Hawn.
These guys love any movie reference.
They haven't worked on it, so they're not applauding or...
Mr. Jeffries, if I might, I understand it's triggering for you to have to deal with someone who's a real man, an alpha male. I apologize to the pajama boys in the audience, but it is our turn, you understand. I wish to engage you with the topic of play.
But lean your head back so your mustache doesn't slide completely off.
Why? Why not allow it? Why not allow it to move?
Is your
Breathe.
mustache?
No,
is your mustache?
One
That's a
should never
goatee?
be tied down to one's facial hair. Loutzer.
I just want to know if your mustache is if your beard is a mustache upside down.
Indeed.
Aren't they all?
I exhumed the corpse of Friedrich Nietzsche. And
Somebody
I wear
works for
pieces
Friedrich
of
Nietzsche?
his flesh and hair.
It looks good.
And it's patched together with goulash. Dried goulash keeps it to my face, of course. Ready Player One, I saw the tent where the VR. There was a VR.
Yes! Oh, good. You love it. Isn't it fun?
I've been attempting to alter the reality before the release of the picture, you understand. Why? Why? I'm projecting enough. I learned to project in the theater halls of Budapest.
Splash zone.
I've been trying to alter the reality by bringing Axis and Allies into Ready Player One, where you are only allowed to play Germany.
Look, if it will help the box office, we'll do it.
It won't. No, they'll run from it, but it'll be big on Breitbart. Gadaka daka, gadaka daka.
First they came for Ready Player One.
I know.
Rarely does someone mug on a podcast.
Yeah, you guys gotta see the faces he's making.
We do have a Breitbart tent. I'll be at the Breitbart tent hissing at people who walk by.
But I will say, I've gone to the Breitbart tent. They got a great goodie bag, really fun stuff in there.
What's in there?
Well, we have copies of The American Conservative. We have Pat Buchanan screams that have been bottled.
And you do have a brand in there. You have brands in there.
We have brands to brand your loved or hated ones in your life. And of course, we have Alex Jones available to the highest bidder.
You're auctioning off Alex Jones?
He's harmful to our movement, so we're getting rid of him. Alex Jones, 1 week only. Bids are open.
I gotta say, there's such a collection of weirdos on your side of the aisle. I mean, you, Alex Jones, just like a eccentric...
Normal, perhaps it's strange to you to smell the musk of a man who can outman you in arm wrestling. You can choose to arm wrestle, but I would also compete with you in facial hair wrestling if you care to, Mr. Aukerman.
Please keep
It's the same rules as leg wrestling, of course.
Turn the other way, please.
Volunteers?
I would like to see you leg wrestle someone here.
So would I, but my wife won't allow it.
You're married. I did not know that.
I am married.
What kind of creature agreed?
I am married to the Dragon of Budapest.
And do you have to give her back her pussy hair at the end of the day, or you get to just keep it on your face?
Yeah.
I'll have you know, Mr. Gino. Her pussy is like an orchid.
Sir, do you
I am
have
like its insect. Ah, yes, one of my friends walking out because he thinks I'm not on his side.
I'm not sure if it's for the pussy or
Wait,
for the...
Mr. Gorka,
Yes,
pussy...
Mr. Todd, it's good to see you again. I've seen you on my message boards from time to time, logging in. I've seen your IP address.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
yeah.
Yes.
What are you doing logging on the internet, especially to a...
On altright.ru.
I'm just chiming in.
Chiming in, I don't...
With emojis and stuff. I like using the internet. Is it a bad website?
Come to us, Todd. Come to us.
No.
Together we will rule certain annoying parts of the internet.
Well, I
Join us. Join the 1,000-year cycle of the right wing rising and being crushed again and trying to rise once more.
I also am on those right-wing websites, and I do it for publicity. I'm like, build that wall to stop the Pac-Men from coming in. Ready Player One coming out this April.
Yes. Yes, I don't see anyone complaining about the wall that King Koopa built to keep the Marios out. And indeed, it would have worked. If we hadn't had the lax immigration rules of the 1920s to allow the plumbers into the world. World 1-1.
There's a great section in the movie where Ty Sheridan, the star of Ready Player One, runs up and just jumps and hits his head on a box, and all these coins come out. It's great. It's a 17-minute sequence.
Seems long. Is it one shot?
It was one shot, and we used real coins, and he had a concussion. He passed out after 5 minutes, but the coins just kept on covering him, and we didn't know how to stop it. Steven was like, stop, and then... We had to dig him out.
Why did you keep it in the movie?
It was good food. It was good footage.
Did you know that I am playable as a boss in Cuphead?
I love it.
Yes. I'm one of the little levels you have to find behind a tree or something, and you walk into it, and I'm like, ha, 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 and it takes me back to the 1930s. I'm rather comforted by it. Todd, I wanted to connect with you on this. Yes, I have a question for you. Go, please.
Well, I'm looking for a male mentor.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, first lesson is to, if at all possible, is chew scenery.
Well, I was just wondering if you knew anything about, like, love and relationships, like advice you could give me, because my uncle won't even talk to me about it.
Todd, I'm very, very familiar with the archetype of a villain who is polite to someone young enough to be a mentee.
Just like Ready Player One. A great archetype villain.
Captain
Todd,
Hook.
you like to go see that movie? I'll get you a ticket.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to really go to the movies, but if my uncle says I can.
No, you've never seen a movie.
Like this crowd. This crowd only watches shit that they get paid for.
Would you like to go to the movies?
Your pussy hair's falling.
Indeed. Gorka molts.
There's a full nother goatee underneath this
There is
one.
indeed. There is a bee goatee.
Holy shit, I didn't even recognize. I thought I heard a light buzzing.
Help, help.
It is a signal that Gorko soon must return to the waters of the Carpathian Mountains to mate and mote again. Todd, I too have done a 23andMe test.
Really? What'd you find out?
I found out my genetic heritage.
What did it say?
I am 71.5% Hungarian. And I am 22% Budapesti. I am 13% Magyar. 12% Hun. And 1.5% Carpathian.
I got 7% Smurf.
Did you work on the Smurfs?
What? Did I work on it? No, it was my pleasure to serve it.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Would you like...
Fuck trolls.
Is that all you did in that
Yeah,
campaign?
we went around and
said,
just
"Fuck
badmouthed trolls. Fuck trolls. Smurfs is where it's at.
Todd,
Do you work for fuck trolls too? Those little tops that you can. They're fleshlights, but they're also good luck for old ladies
Uncle
playing
Scott!
bingo.
Gorka, what are you doing to Todd?
I'm giving Todd my glove as a sign of my masculine mentorship, I suppose.
Todd, put your hand
It's
inside.
an old fascist tradition.
Todd, put your hand inside the glove. It's
I don't-
definitely dry.
I don't want to. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Put it next to your
Alright,
bed
put
and let
me.
it disgust you at night. And think of the left when you look at it. I should have given you the leftward glove. That would have been a better.
Todd, tell you what, Mr. Gorka.
Dr. Gorka.
Dr. Gorka, why don't you and
I do house calls as well.
For what? Gynecological?
Menacing people.
Todd, why don't you stand in the center of the room?
You always want me to do that.
Look at that pointy little ass.
Okay. Me too.
All right? Now we'll both
What?
call to her, or him.
Ah, yes, the test of King Solomon, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
And wherever I go.
whoever he goes to will wind up as his mentor and legal guardian.
Perfect. Are there any lawyers in the room that would object? You won't last long this evening, I swear it. The objections have been silenced.
All right,
Continue.
very good. All
I'm
right.
scared.
All
Do you
right.
want me to
Just
do you want me
clear
to
your
cut
mind.
him in half?
What's that?
Should I just cut him in half? Long ways, short ways? How you want to do it?
Well, if it comes to that, I would prefer a shoulder cut.
You do have a giant meat slicer backstage. I saw it.
Yeah, I brought it because thought I was going to whip up some subs for everybody, but...
Whip up some subs.
Yeah, I brought a leg of prosciutto and a thing of capicol and a big wad of supersat, mortadella, mozzarella.
Supersat, he's also in there. He's allergic to kryptonum.
All right, you ready, Gorka?
Of course I'm ready. I've been ready since the battle... I've been ready since the battle of Volcanius. Yes, sure, whatever.
All right, here we go.
You ready?
Battle of Algiers.
Why don't
very
you say
good.
3, 2, 1, and then we'll both start to call you.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Dun 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 dun
Todd.
dun dun dun
Todd. Todd.
What?
This is very clear. He came right over to me. Todd. I don't know if you were expecting some phase 2.
You don't want me?
No, of course I
Nobody
do.
wants me.
I want you. I want
I want you
I want
to
you.
see Ready Player One, April, and that's a date.
I choose you.
Yes! One person down.
Really? All right, well, Scott,
You're
you're going to have to be...
sloppy, just like Steve Bannon. You're a sloppy. I never liked you.
See,
You're
that's I
disgusting.
knew I shouldn't have chosen you.
You're a sloppy little. You're alt-light. That's what you are. You're alt-light. You don't deserve what I have.
Your true identity is trying to come out. Your mustache keeps falling off.
I will. Then my will won't change. I'll leave the Mustang to the people of Budapest. That's a deep
Well,
cut.
mister,
Yeah.
now you're my dad, so...
Great. We're going to have so much fun. Have you ever won a sandwich board and walked around downtown Austin giving out flyers for Ready Player One? It's one of the classic things that fathers and sons do all the time.
Is that true, Scott?
I did that with my father, so enjoy it.
You also have to wear a cool jean jacket that says Ready Player One on the back. It's really cool and it blends in.
It's so sad to see this degradation of South by Southwestern culture. Good.
Well, Todd, I guess...
Thank you. That was appropriate. Laughter.
Laughter, yes. We should all say that after everything we say. Laughter, laughter.
You see, we agree on some
Ah! Todd, this is where... Todd, this is where we say goodbye, I guess.
I guess we do.
I'll tell my sister if she ever comes back for you that where you are, you're with Scott Jeffries.
Yeah, I live with...
Just until the movie comes out. Then, bye-bye.
Really?
Wait a minute.
Well, after the first weekend, and we get the box office results. Oh. Ew, it's always a tough call.
Wait, you don't think it's going to do well?
I'm just saying, it's always a tough call.
What about the important part? He's going to leave me on the street no matter what.
He's going to lead you on the street. That's all you want is to go out on the street?
No, I mean he's going to leave me on the street after the movie comes out. I won't have a home.
My dad did the same thing for me when Terminator 2 came out. He left me at Roosevelt Field Mall in the Time Out arcade. I beat Time Crisis 2, but then
Then you had a crisis of yourself, right?
yes, a crisis of conscience, if you will.
Todd, I'm sorry, but you...
You won't?
No.
All right.
You went to Scott Jeffries. I'm sorry. You made your choice.
You made a great choice. Steven Spielberg, independent filmmaker, making a little movie about people, relationships, and places.
Oh, I love you, Daddy.
I love you, box office goer.
Didn't we almost have it all? The lines inside that go with Gorka.
What was that second lyric?
Something with Gorka. The night, the June, the night.
He just ate his beard.
That's how I get the
Just
vitamins
ate-
that I need to survive as a Hungarian in your environment.
There's so much barbecue sauce in that beer. There's so much barbecue sauce in that beer that it...
It's goulash, Mr.
Oh, it's goulash. I apologize. Goulash.
Why are you getting... Put that glove back on. I feel like you're going to
Why?
slap me with it or something.
Well, that is the trope that I'm prepared for at any moment. But one cannot slap one with one's glove until the second one has been slowly removed as well.
Okay, well, please.
Usually it's when I'm zeroing in on some sort of rhetorical flourish. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Aukerman?
Please don't slap me with...
Can I slap myself? I choose to slap myself!
Everything is falling off you. Oh, my God. He's
Chewing scenery!
He's eating his glasses and his goatee.
He's gone from chewing scenery to chewing props.
Yes, like Saturn devouring his own children. The right must thrive somehow.
Or Thanos, Marvel, Infinity War. Go see it.
You've moved on to Infinity War now?
Ready Player One's old news. We already peaked, and now we're into Infinity War. Only 38 more days.
Why don't you just keep Todd until Infinity War?
Yeah,
then?
just keep me till infinity.
All right,
there's
you're
a
on, kid. You're on for both movies. I got him for a couple years.
2 fortnights, maybe.
2 fortnights.
Thought that was 2 months.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, wait, you're talking about both Avengers movies?
Yes.
Oh, great. So I won't see you for, a good...
Well, I guess the next time I see you, I'll be big for real.
Yeah, you'll probably be a grown adult.
No, because I'll just feed you Sour Patch Kids. You'll stay the same size. It makes your insides stop. Like some sort of like embalming fluid. So you will stay exactly the same size.
Disgusting.
Your goatee's
Disgusting.
back on your
Barks.
face.
Don't interrupt me. I'm being disgusted at the left. You have being shuttled between one surrogate father to another. Rootless. No culture, no understanding of who you are, Todd. You're just like the millennials' future that the left wishes it could have. Filthy. Yes, boo to you. Boo to you, you disgusting animals. I'll see you at a wrestling
Boo,
event.
Gorka, boo.
Yes, finally, yes.
We don't
like- you're wrestling? Are you wrestling?
I plan on eventually doing a soft landing somewhere in one of the WWE franchises.
Who would you like to wrestle? Like Jesse Ventura type, or?
Of course not. No, I would never. He's a bit masculine. But why would we have best wrestling? I want to wrestle members of the left, like Goldust.
Would you wrestle Bernie Sanders if you could get your
Of
hands?
course, I would. If I saw Bernie Slanders, I would. Which indeed he is, Bernie Slanders. I would slap him. I would slap him and reduce him to dust with one touch.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever met him before?
You're lucky, Scott. You are lucky.
Please keep that away from me.
You are. Wait, just because they are poisoned? Yes, I wear poison gloves. I slap myself.
Really? I'm more disgusted by the goatee getting close to me.
Yes, it's a method of repelling reporters from the Daily Beast or Slate or any of your disgusting, filthy legacy media. Enough of this virtue signaling. Why don't you dis-virtue signal for a moment?
All right, let's leave all virtue signaling.
Yes,
aside.
the virtue signal has changed from green to red. I didn't like you either. I hated you from the moment I saw you. 4 eyes.
You know what? We're gonna.
A logo of a corporation that you know not what it stands for. You disgust me. You and your roommates that I assume you have. Roommates, renters, all of you. Disgusting.
Is this turning?
You'll be rolled over by the Breitbart tank brigades before the year is over.
Is this turning into a staged wrestling event? Like, is this a plant?
I'm pretty sure Gorka just cut a promo.
I'm really just treading water until
That's a
that
wrestling
moment.
I will say, if you know anyone at Breitbart, I'd love them to review Ready Player One because they did a great job with Black Panther. They did a great review of Black Panther.
What'd they say?
They said that...
know Milo Yiannopoulos was... we pulled him out of Ready Player One. He was a creation of that, and we digitized him and put him into this world.
Well, you did not read the Black Panther.
I didn't read the Black Panther
Black
one.
Panther review of the Breitbart Black Panther review said Black Panther is Trump, and he is fighting the Black Lives Matter movement. That is the truth.
Review.
That's not a fact.
That
That's
was
not
my
a made
review.
up fact. That is not a made up fact.
That's yours, Gorka?
That was my review, yes. That was accurate, of course.
So you didn't like Black Panther?
Wakanda's the White House. I worked there. When I showed up to work, I pulled my lip down and said, "Ah." You didn't notice because of the beer.
Which character in Black Panther were you? Were you Shuri?
Sure, one of them. I was the CIA agent flying the airplanes and starting a civil war
He's
in
the
an African
most boring
country.
character.
To you, because they didn't make him gawk.
You sound like you're a Pacific Rim character, like a monster in Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim uprising again. John, boy, I'm ready to see that movie Ega.
I love a good lick of the Pacific Rim. Scott, I would sit here chewing my mustache, but I think I'm done. I don't think I can have dessert. You have to take it away from me.
Jeez. You want me to take your mustache away from you?
Oh, someone's cut my microphone. George Soros has struck again.
I don't know whether they're applauding that it's out or
Is it a
for that joke.
possible shortage due
Yeah,
to
you
moisture?
press the button. So you're always blaming the left for something that you've already done.
Yes, that's the whole. That's how it works, Mr. Scott. You see, I have moved the Overton window down one step to the right just by being on this panel. The media's mine!
All right, that's our show, everyone. Thank you very much. Let's thank Lauren Lapkus, Paul Scheer, Jon Gabrus, Tatiana Maslany, James Adomian. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
Comedy bang bang, comedy bang bang.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening, and remember, the future is coming. Make it brighter with Squarespace. Squarespace makes it easy to turn your idea into a unique website. Showcase your work, blog, or publish content, even sell products and services of all kinds in just, well, a few clicks of the mouse, my dear boy. You can customize everything from look and feel to settings and products using beautiful templates created by world-class designers, and there is nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use that offer code BANGBANG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Aukerman, Chris Bannon, and Colin Anderson. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.